was in an explosive growth period.
Don't say that. Don't say that too loud, bro. These fucking Bitcoin maxis might come for you, bro, with pitchforks and
Yeah,
shit.
that's
But
okay.
what's happening, sir?
Dude, like
Yeah, I don't care.
this is the last happening. I really have said this, like in terms of this is the last happening that matters in terms of like what it does to supply. Because like after this happening, we're at like 90% of a percent inflation. We're like under 1% inflation per year on Bitcoin and stuff. Like what does it go to, like 0.5% on the next one 4 years later? Like anyway, yeah.
That's true, but I also don't even think I don't even think that's significant enough to make a difference at this stage. Like I don't even think this one matters. Bitcoin's now worth $500 billion, so that's basically half of Florida of production, right?
These hoes ain't worth shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Like that's a pretty big number already.
Yeah.
So I would say Bitcoin's now basically captured by the larger global economy. So if
it gets engulfed by like the overall like macro trend and stuff. Because I know like crypto is kind of doing, even though I mean pretty much crypto was pretty much came out at the bottom of like the 2009 housing crash and stuff, and then from there the stock market went on a fucking 12-year bull run, and it really wasn't until Jerome Powell started increasing rates that like I feel like we tied into the overall space and stuff. So
yeah, well, there's two good reasons for that. One,
okay.
We were in 10 years of explosive growth, so you see this sort of J curve with things that are runaway successes early on in their growth. So you see this with Uber, or you see this with Amazon stock or whatever, but that's not sustainable over the long term, right? So that's one reason. The second reason, crypto came straight out of Lehman Brothers. Bitcoin came out in January 2009, literally 3 months after that whole thing kind of culminated. It was pretty much the bottom of the market actually, for that bear market.
Right.
And it coincides with a decade of quantitative easing where the central banks around the world were basically going out of their way to push up asset prices, and Bitcoin's an asset. And so Bitcoin never really experienced like a rate rising cycle in its entire existence until last year. And in fact, none of crypto did. So I used to get yelled at by people in the Hex community all the time because they'd tell me, "Oh no, Hex is uncorrelated, man. It's code, it's math." And I'd be like, "Oh,
you say
I'm
math?
not sure about that." Math.
Math. Yeah. I think you said meth. My bad.
Meth. Yeah, meth might actually explain a lot of their logic better than what the things they say.